Hello and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you a new figure, and it is...
Ragman.
Wow, here's somebody I've never heard of. And he is a McFarlane Collector Edition.
Collector's Edition, so that's really cool. So he's going to have the deluxe stand and everything.
Right, 22 moving parts. And it does look like he has some effects that can go on around his arms. Is that what those are at the top?
His rags, his magical rags.
Oh, is that what they are?
I think that's what it's supposed to be.
Okay, let's go ahead and turn it around. Does his cape almost looks cloth. The strings, it is?
That's the exciting part.
Okay, I was going to say the strings hanging down looked like they might be... Wow, look at that. He's something. He's like when your quilt comes to life at night. So, very cool. I am very anxious to learn a little bit more about Ragman. So, let's go ahead and get him out of the box and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. Alright, so there's...
Ragman.
Out of the box. So, let's go ahead and show off. So, he does come with the standard base with the DC silver embossed logo. So I believe silver is the collector's edition one. And then we move along. Here's the stand we have, which comes with these as well. So you can display the card. McFarlane Collector Edition. And it has the cool artwork from the back of the packaging. It's very colorful. And then here... Just in case, this guy has got a data file.
Yeah.
So in case you haven't heard, you can pause the screen and read all about him right here.
Very informative.
It was. So there you have it.
Yeah,
so,
I just kind of thought he was a cool-looking character, but he does have a pretty interesting story.
He does, yes. Read all about how he's attached to the rags kind of permanently.
Yeah.
And kind of has to fight against... Anyway, I won't spoil it. You can read the description because I might say something wrong. But anyway, so here we have the figure. Here are the effects that we have chosen to wrap around one arm, kind of intertwined. Other videos we saw, they weren't exactly sure how to do them as well. Yeah. It does have like square things on the end. And it looks like it's supposed to do something, but also there's little squares all throughout. Like it's like patches of rag, I think. So maybe there is no significance to that one sticking off the end other than to maybe help hold it on somehow. They do well intertwined. They stay on better, so that's why we did that. And now saying that, I'm going to take it off his hand so I can show him off a little bit better. All right, so there you go. There's a look at his face. It very obviously his nose and mouth are covered. And then he's got the eye holes. He's got white eyes within there. Got some patchwork up there. This is what he looks like without. He kind of looks like Jim Carrey's mask version from the back of the head. And then he's got the really cool cloth cape with the hood. That's really neat. Is this the first hood we've seen that's been cloth?
I want to say the first one we have, yeah.
Yeah, okay, the one, yeah. So, very cool. And then the rest of his cape, and it's got a very, sinister rag, moth-eaten look to it, which is really cool how they did that. Especially, I don't think any of the cloth capes we have on any of the others have any significant hole patterns. Like, this looks really neat, how they did this at the edge. It does have the wire and the edges, so you can pose it. I know John likes it when they have the wire.
That was the only thing I wasn't sure about. You couldn't tell whether the cape had a wire in it from inside the packaging. But then once we pulled it out, it was very obvious, and that's really exciting. I love that they're doing more of these cloth, soft goods capes with the wires, because then you can do a whole lot with them as far as posing.
Right, and these are, I want to see, let me see if they're elastic. No, they're just like string, but they're not plastic. I just wanted you to know that. They're string that are tying it on. Here's all the patchwork you can see on him, all the way down the front, down to his feet, or his shoes. Now, he does not have any patchwork on the back. So I don't know if that is just how his character is. But anyway... He's very green.
Yes.
No one was going to pinch him on St. Patrick's Day. So, Very cool. I'm going to let you go ahead and show off his articulation. Now, he does have one open hand, you can see, and one closed fist. He did not come with any extra hands, so that is how he is.
Okay, so let's take a look. So we put that down. We can take a look, and he's going to have a point at the base of the head, so he can look from side to side. He can look up and down. He has the butterfly shoulders, so they will rotate and extend. And then with the butterfly, it will give him forward and backwards motion in addition to give him better range of motion. He has the, if I can hold that steady, he has the bicep swivel, the double elbows, and then the dual wrists. So the wrists will rotate and then bend. And then depending on how you position it, you can have them bend in different ways. He has 2 points in the torso, one at the waist, and it will not only let him pivot from side to side, but it does give him some forward and backwards motion as well. And then he has the additional point in the mid-torso, so you can really get some cool bends and stretches when you're posing him to get some cool action shots. He has articulation at the hips, and it will go side to side as well as front to back. He has the double knees. The ankles will rotate, pivot, and roll, so you can really keep him flat-footed when you're posing. So he's basically got like 3 points in the ankle, which kind of takes the place of the mid-calf. And then, of course, he has the toe articulation that McFarlane's are known for. So, very cool, awesome-looking character. And I love the way they did it with the cloth goods cape. I can't wait to start posing him. And glad to add him to our McFarlane Toys collection.
All right, so there's one last look at
Ragman.
Thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.